And we are live. Should have took this inside, but whatever. All right. So on the agenda, so just probably speak up. Huh? All right. So she speaks. Rebecca Massie speaks. So we're gonna. Hey, accountability angel. Welcome in. I'm doing the city council meeting for the special city council meeting for the resignation of the city attorney Robert Ringo. What's up, AJ? South Bama Gump in the house. So let's start. She's gonna come right away. So
Okay, the other speaker is Rebecca Massie.
relentless. What's up? City council meeting.
Good evening, Ms. Massie. Can you state your full name and crossroads, please, for the record?
Yeah, it's Rebecca Massie, and I'm in the North Copper Canyon division off of Deer Valley and Grand. Good evening, Mayor, Vice Mayor, and City Council and City staff. Also, good evening, my fellow residents. It's been 147 days since I last stood at this podium and last stood in these chambers and addressed
Good to see
many
you
of
too.
you from this podium right now. The last time I was in here, my 10-year-old daughter, at the time she's since.
So she's gonna tell us what's gonna happen or what happened to her. So she's gonna rehash her story of what happened. Um, and I wish I would have went there so I could actually interview her, but I didn't know she was gonna be there tonight. But it was a special meeting, and I knew about it, and I should have been there. That's my fault. So I'm reviewing it now on here. So let's listen to her story.
Celebrated another birthday, but she was with me that night.
Hey, little
And
Jingy.
what should have been a happy occasion over the last few months has definitely been anything but. Despite the city attorney's resignation being the right course of action for myself, my daughter, and my family, it comes 147 days too late. It's too late because there's absolutely nothing that can be done to undo what happened that night. There's no reset button that you can press. There's no undo. And ultimately, there's no way to make me whole again.
Hey, Press. Hey,
And
bro.
there is no way for my daughter to unsee what she saw that night. I stand here today once again to voice my personal opinion about the city attorney, Robert Wingo, who I still believe has failed this city in his ability to provide counsel or lack thereof. His tenure has been, in my view, a series of missteps and negligence. And the record reflects this. I could outline all of the specifics, including the many ways he's likely violated or voided his own contract, but since the contract's not attached to tonight's agenda, I can't verify that for certain. He's also, in my opinion, violated the Arizona Supreme Court's rules of professional conduct for lawyers. Let me be clear, this is about more than just poor job performance. This man sat in the same chambers and watched as I was forcibly removed, handcuffed, assaulted, and arrested and carried out of these chambers at the direction of Chief Benny Pena and our former mayor, Skip Hall. His inaction in that moment and ultimately his failure to uphold any semblance of justice and accountability speaks volumes. Robert Wingo should not only resign, but also forfeit any further compensation by the city. And in fact, I would even make the argument that he should pay his salary back to the city so that the taxpayers do not fit the burden of an unelected bureaucrat who we didn't vote for and has been essentially repeatedly failed us. I tried to warn you. I stood here 147 days ago and spoke out against giving this man a raise and imploring not only you as the council, but the residents to see the truth. I warned that he didn't deserve a raise, let alone continued appointment, and I stand by those words still today. I'll leave you with one final thought this evening, and it's some wisdom from Dr. Ron Paul.
What's up, Tucson?
And in his book, The Revolution, he states that truth is treason in the empire of lies, and those words have never been truer than they are
What's up,
still
Buff
today.
Files?
Thank you.
All right, thank you, Ms. Massie. Madam Clerk, do we have anybody else that requested to speak?
So what do you guys think about that so far? Any reason why the city attorney shouldn't resign?
Speak.
No, sir.
Hearing none. We heard the motion in the second. Please cast your vote.
It's a unanimous yes vote, Mayor.
All right, thank you. Can you please read item number 2?
Item 2, consideration and possible action on the contract of City Attorney Robert Wingo.
I move to go into executive session for legal advice pertaining to items 2 and 3 on the agenda.
Second.
That's moved and seconded. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
I will move to executive session.
Give me a minute. I got a plane flying over. There was an update. All charges were dismissed. She was wronged when she got arrested. Fired the attorney. Yep. And it's 100 and some odd days later that they're finally talking about it and having this special meeting. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna find a little bit more on this, so give me 1 second. We have to let all the courts know, or just down there. No, that's definitely not him. I think he was downstairs with that suit on.
Hey guys, how you doing?
Good. Perfectly fine.
We will survive. We will thrive. We will survive.
Yeah, you guys need to learn our rights instead of enforcing stuff. What privacy do they have in public? What kind of privacy do we have in public? This is public. It's a public courthouse that public people come into because they're bothering here because of these Tucson police that want to violate people's rights. Yeah.
I don't know why people don't like photography. So sad, everyone.
Anytime you want.
You touch me, you're gonna regret it.
Yeah, you know what? I'm not going to touch it, but this is my property.
All right. Had to move areas real quick so to be a little quiet so you guys can hear me a little better. And I have my neighbors out chit-chatting. They want to come out when I start shit. Anyways. Hope you enjoyed that little video. Of course, it wasn't from the beginning. And then we got Silent Boy on the screen now. Here. Yeah, I should have been at this meeting. I was planning on going to this meeting because I heard it was a special city council meeting. Let's see. I'm gonna put me back on the screen for a minute, just so that I can find where I need to find. On this video. But I don't want it to show just yet. Let's see. Let's go back to me. Fun times. What's up, Howard? What's up, Nanya? Welcome in, everybody. Hey, LaSoya. All right. Well, happy birthday. If I don't see you. Us Capricorns got to stick together, you know. Okay, let's finish. Come on. How is it not playing? There it goes. But yeah, I think she says some more words in the next portion of it because I think they're gonna talk about the contract. They just went into executive section, of course. So I'm gonna let it play without the music. So you're welcome. People, you stuck on a loop. Basically. At one point we're all stuck on a loop, right? I don't even go by birthdays no more. I mean, I try not to, but everybody around me wants me to because they want me to plan my birthday too right now. And I'm like, I don't know about that, but yeah. Oh, nice. Nice. I didn't even know King George put a video out 5 hours ago. What? Oh, and then I missed Sheep Show 6 hours ago. And I didn't know about it, but I didn't even check it. I mean, I was sitting here waiting and nothing. Even Four Corners went live 42 minutes ago. Jeez. What the fudge? The fuck just going on? Speeding Cobra put something on. I'm missing all kinds of stuff. Oh yeah, I took a nap. I took like a 4-hour nap. Anyways. I'm supposed to be watching this too. Is it going? Yeah, it's going. It's just going slow as hell. I don't like when they go into these executive sessions. Like they should have had the executive sessions. Haven't been getting any notes. Me either. I don't know why. I guess everybody's shadow banned at this point. Like it don't even matter who you are anymore. On YouTube, it's everybody. I was there for Four Corners live. Miss George though. Yeah, me too. Well, I know George put a video out. He doesn't really go live, George. He doesn't go live. King George Wallen. I don't think he really goes live. He always uploads it. That I've noticed. I don't know how long they stay in the session for. Looks like 10 minutes or so. Like they should have had this shit done already in the executive sessions. It's over 20 minutes. I mean, they make these videos or these things long when they do it like this. I mean, I could have had time to even show up at that point. And this one, it just sounds like they talk. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna share it again. So let's go back. But it doesn't sound like I hear anything. I like said it for myself as well. Yeah, I've learned that that's better. But it's always good to go back and do it too. Oh, look at now it's not working again. What the hell? I didn't want it to start over. What the hell? I think they just ended maybe. I think what it was, see, and there it is right there, but I don't think they ever put the camera back up on it. Or the sound, because now I feel like I don't have sound. Which is weird. Because then they're talking about read the item number 3, so they didn't even show that part. I guess whoever was running the camera didn't finish it. They didn't put it back on. Which nobody was live streaming because that's old. I mean, it's like a whole hour, well, at least 30 minutes behind. So nobody was live. I was in it. I wasn't live streaming. I wanted to see what it was about, and then I saw she went up there, and I wish I would have known that she was going to be there, or even just show. I should have just shown up. I would have known. That way, I could have got an interview with her because at this point, we should have an interview with her. But I mean, we got her status too. I mean, I guess she should have. I'm glad she told her story again, and for them to know that they did wrong by doing that to her, and that attorney gave wrong advice. But we never, like she said, we never appointed that attorney. That attorney, I guess, was appointed by maybe the mayor, which he did everything for. And the chief too. The chiefs, I think, should resign. I'm not sure if he did resign, but he probably should definitely resign as well. Get somebody in there that knows what they're doing. That's at every one of these cities and states, though. Anyways, that was the little bit I wanted to do. It wasn't even. Oh, this live is not even 20 minutes. But yeah, I wanted to share her story and get her portion of it. I'm planning on keeping up with this. And what's up, Modern Radio? Or Modern, yeah, Modern Radio, Retro Radio. I said it wrong, but. Good evening. But yeah, I don't know. I think we should be at every one of the city councils, not just Surprise, not just Emerald, not just Phoenix, not just Mesa. We should be at every one of them. And that means that we need to get more people out there, more people to actually learn our rights and start recording. Record everything at this point. I mean, you got oh shit. Okay, I gotta end this. I got a call that I gotta make. I gotta call back real quick. Anyways, thank you guys for being here. Yeah, trying to get it to 20 minutes, but it's probably not gonna happen because I need to make this phone call. Hey, Las Vegas, Freedom News, keep bringing great content. I am trying. Oh, and then the one the other day with the young man, I was grateful to be able to give him some of those hand warmers because I have a whole box of them in my car, and I'm in Arizona. We shouldn't need them, but it has been cold, so I'm grateful to. You are great. The more people that attend, The less government overreach. Yes. And that's the thing. We haven't been attending. A lot of other generations have like just let it happen. Like, for example, my mom was just like, oh, let them do it. It's government. No, government doesn't have the legal anything to do anything. They're just an entity. They're even just a facade. They're like I can't even say it. Oh my God. I can't even say it, but an animal. Anyways, you guys know what I meant. It's like that object that's not really there, but that is there because we let them build up all these buildings and they don't even let us in our building. What's up, Kenneth? Welcome in. Where is Lawless? Lawless is doing his thing on Lawless's world over there. He's around. He's doing good. You should check him out sometime. I appreciate everybody in here. Now we made it to the whole 21 minutes, but I gotta make this phone call. Government is supposed to have our best interests, not theirs. Yeah, but the thing is, it's their feelings that are more important. Yep. And now they're taking, what is it, 2020 or 2030 agenda that they're already pushing through, where it's like a 15-minute city that pops up or something like that. I got a little bit of that from Swamp Fox, and I probably should look into that because that's not cool. I mean, we're already there anyways, but that's why we're burning these cities down, and we're saying, oh, you got a wrench. Oh, you don't have his channel? What's up, Peace Dynamo? How you doing? Welcome in. I was just about to end it. I need to make a phone call, but I'll call her back in a minute. Yeah, Agenda 2030 is scary. From what I'm hearing, it is scary, and we need to shut it down now. Like, we shouldn't even be entertaining this shit. Like, we should be doing what is it? Oh my God, what is it called? Shit. The signatures. We should be signing signatures to eradicate that right now. We should be eradicating every one of these bills that they're trying to push through. My bad. Yeah, petitions. Yes, thank you. You know what I meant. I couldn't think of it for the world of me, but yeah, petition. We should definitely be petitioning a lot of stuff these days. We should be petitioning every one of these government entities. We should be petitioning. We need IDs. We should be petitioning everything and going after bonds. No more of this. Not going after bonds. The definite thing is to go after bonds. If they can't be insured with that bond, they can't have a job. We freaking I just found out that the city of the city of Phoenix just let the top Brady list lady come right back and get her job and get her name off of the Brady list. Like, once you're on there, you should not be able to take your name off of there, especially if you're gonna lie and cheat. And she was clocking in her husband and all this other crap. That's the shit we should be petitioning. Get that shit out of there. And no incentives. You don't get $7,000 to join a police station. You guys can go forget that. Where do you even get the $7,000? My little $2 paycheck ain't gonna give you it. So where are you getting the $7,000 from? A lot of them should be petitioning that too. The money should not be going to them, and they should not be having no military, nothing. They don't need 12 damn magazines on the side of them. They don't need no damn military, nothing. They're not no damn military. We need to get our shit together in this country. Worrying about TikTok. Who cares about TikTok? Let the people do whatever they want on TikTok. If I can do it on X, I should be able to do it on TikTok. If I can do it on Facebook, I should be able to do it on TikTok. I mean, I know there's a whole other thing about TikTok, but at this point, who gives a fuck? I mean, if you put your shit on there, you put your shit on there. If you don't, you don't. What's up, Ozzy Nathan? Welcome in. I was just about to end it, but I appreciated everybody coming in. I got to make some phone calls. And if you go back and rewind it, it's a a little bit on Rebecca Massey and her story. She's telling her story on what they did to her in the city council meeting in front of her 10-year-old daughter. She's 11 now, but her 10-year-old daughter, and she's saying there's no reset button. So where's the reset button on all these people getting being able to resign? And they should be forced to pay all that money back that they stole from us. If you want to give it to the police station, I don't know. But what's up? Welcome in. Like I said, rewind it. There's a few music videos. I think I played the same music video, but it was one's a video inside this live stream and the other one's like before it started. Nanya says she's pretty sure you can do a lot more on TikTok than Facebook. I'm pretty sure you can too, but now that Mark Zuckerberg took off the Meta thing or not the Meta, what is it? He took off the check fines and all that stuff, or the whatever fact checks, all that crap. You should be able to do that on Facebook or YouTube or all these other Facebook and TikTok. I'm sure we have dancing hoo-hoos and ha-has on YouTube, so I'm sure Facebook can have it too. I mean, you guys ever just scroll and see some of the things that, yeah. I'm sure most of you guys watch all that stuff or don't watch it, but like scroll and see it. Yeah, it's all kinds of beautiful things on there. Just saying. And some of them are trying to dance. Like if they're taking their clothes off, but never really take their clothes off. They're just dancing. I'm like, oh, wow. Yeah. And they get all kinds of likes and subscribes and donations for all the dancing and going on. I'm like, oh wow. We might as well go get our OnlyFans. I mean, you could do the same thing over there. I mean, anyways, I appreciate you guys. And actually, we ended up making it a whole almost 30 minutes. I just know YouTube is really suppressing. They are suppressing a lot. They really are, Howard. They really are. They're suppressing so much. And it's okay because you know what? It's still getting out there. All we have to do is share. Just share it. Share it one time. And hey, Crystal. Yeah, it has been a while. I usually just save my lives for when like emergencies or the cops threaten those kind of things, and I'll save my lives for that. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. I mean, I don't think it's okay either, but they're gonna do it. So, I mean, what are we gonna do? We're gonna petition because we. I mean, we could actually, but what are we supposed to do though? AI is the censorship in the world does not stop the truth. Or all the censorship in the world, yeah, exactly. Hey, Abbott, what's up? Welcome in. Yeah, and like I said, if you rewind it or you rewatch it from the beginning, I let it play that Rebecca was at the meeting tonight, the special council meeting. That they're asking for the city attorney, I believe. They want the city attorney to resign. What's up, Moses? Can't even say. Well, I mean, I never said it anyways, and I don't say color folks either. So either way, it's okay. I mean, I just say people. We're all people in the beginning, and if we realize that we're people and we're all the same color, we all bleed the same. We're all gonna bleed red, right? Nobody's bleeding blue, nobody's bleeding green, nobody's bleeding anything. We're all bleeding red. So when we all freaking realize that, we'll probably be a little bit better off in life. Nobody's better than anybody. I love your avatar. As young as nice. It sure slows it. Sounds like I got here near the end. So yeah, I'll watch from this. Thank you, J. Evan. I'm sorry. But I mean, I'm still here because I'm even 30 minutes in, and I said 10 minutes ago I was going to get off here because I had to make some phone calls. I refuse to be censored or allowed to be, or allow others to be either. Yeah, I mean, there's no reason to censor you because we all have a First Amendment right to say whatever the fuck we want to in anywhere. Even if we didn't have the right to say, or we didn't have the First Amendment, we still have God-given rights on this country, in any country. Just like over there in those countries, women can't do this, and women can, because they're human first, before that man, or after that man, if you want to say it that way, because according to the Bible, we were made after man, from his rib. I just say, Pete, you don't really have a choice, Crystal. That's the issue. Yep, exactly. You don't have the choice. But it's okay. I mean, it's not okay, but it's okay because what can we do? Petition it? If we all sign a petition to say we can't do this, we can't do that, that's just putting stipulations on we can't do this and we can't do that, which we already know we can. So it's always a win-win lose. Yes, I do, hence why I am an author, LOL. We're all authors at any point in time. We all had to learn English, so we're writing something, and we all have a story to tell. Not sure why it needs to be God-given. Nobody can prove there is a God. Well, see, and that's the thing. You are God. Have you ever thought about that? When you were born, you were given God-given rights. So your God-given rights is your own rights being given to you. So you are your own God. I'm a God. A goddess. I mean, that's how I went through church. I went through all that. When I got out of high school, I was like, that's not for me. It wasn't for me. It was somebody else telling me I need to do this and I need to be this in life. Well, maybe I'm not that. I'm not never going to be that. Just because you tell me I'm going to do this in my life doesn't mean I'm going to be this in my life. You wishing that upon me does not help me at all. So I took the actions of what I needed to do in my life as me being my own God. As we should all speak the truth, but we don't know that. We don't do that. I just say natural rights and leave it at that. It is natural rights. Natural rights, God-given rights, your amendments, it's all a right. It comes down to just being a right. Organized religion has been infiltrated just like schools and Congress and legislation. Yep. And then that was the whole agenda too, because people just got a little bit smarter, right? Because then they said back in the day that the what is it? Okay, so I guess it would be the dark-skinned people, because I'm sure that's where it started. It was the dark-skinned people, or what did they say? The color people, but they didn't start that till whatever, so that we know of. So we'll just say they said the dark-skinned people were the ones that had slaves before, which I believe. I believe it. It was probably true that dark-skinned or the color people had slaves, and that's how the other people, the light-skinned people or the white people, saw that, oh, that's an opportunity. So now they saw that the black people were doing it, so now they can do it, and it just becomes a cycle, right? So now we're just saying, oh, we could do this and we could do that. So why not take over government? Infiltrate government, because that was the plan back even before Trump got into office, was to get in these school board meetings and get into these other things. That was a whole plan. Like freaking Bay Area Transparency was recording all this. People like Sean Porter was recording all this. This is all documented stuff that they've been infiltrating for years. Even during COVID, they were infiltrating it. Even during your volley, they were infiltrating it. It's all an agenda to just keep holding everybody down. These shootings, they're not real. They're real, but they're government made. Just so they can, oh, this person shouldn't have a gun. Well, who is it you to tell me I shouldn't have one when I have a Second Amendment right to do it? Yeah, to each their own. Use the word you feel works for your message. Exactly. Exactly. Crystal, YouTube will and does censor you. I have proof all over my videos. You have no choice. I wish you did, though. Well, YouTube wants you to show. Well, YouTube wants you to put their agenda out. We all know that already. Just like Facebook, just like TikTok. They want you to have followers that are going to listen to you in the way and how you want them to be heard, or how YouTube wants them to be heard. Censoring somebody by just saying, oh, they can't say that, they can't say this, is not right. And it will become a little backlash, and people will start leaving, right? That's how it's been all this time. Or it ended up in Congress and they'll start talking about it like they did Mark Zuckerberg for Facebook. When they start giving women a voice and vote, it all went downhill. Now, yeah, that's not true. That's not true because men get in their feelings too. False flags, bingo. Exactly. It's not just women though. It's not just women. See that your whole contradiction yourself right there is just wrong. Because it's not just women. Men are doing it too. Men are the ones that are trying to get the transgender or the whole change your body. Yeah. Like I love it. I love it. Just keep it coming. I mean, at this point, your opinion matters, but your philosophy doesn't help anything or anybody. Women should not be censored, and it's not about their feelings because men are doing the same thing. Men are dressing up like women. What do you mean? They're going into women's bathrooms. Yeah, it is his freedom to think that way, and I appreciate it. I mean, and I'm not laughing at it, I'm laughing with it. So let's just get it. And on that note, I am going to end it. You guys have a great night. Thank you for the conversations, and thank you for, yep. Thank you very much for the conversation. Have a great night, everybody. Laters.